this is day 5 of my Italian trip, and today is port day, and we are in Kusadasi, Turkey. Out of all the ports that we have scheduled in Europe, Kusadasi was my favorite port and the one that I was looking forward to the most. So for today's event, we had a private driver that took us around town. And for our first stop, we stopped at this authentic bazaar. Listen, I was literally robbed in this place. $500 later, I ended up walking out with an entire suitcase full of stuff. Then we stopped at this leather factory and they did a little show for us. Then we drove up the mountains to a little town called Shirinje, I believe it's pronounced. It is a small town in the mountains known for its wineries. So our tour guide took us around the little town and we ended up in a few of these wine cellars. We were supposed to do a few wine tastings along the way, but my friend and I, we just needed some coffee to get the day started. So we asked and we shall receive. This was a Turkish coffee, and I can't say that I love it. The texture was a little bit different than I was expecting, but I also can't say that I hated it either. Then they took us to watch how they make the Turkish rugs, and this was a really interesting process. One rug can take up to 1 year of work to make, or longer, but the prices are astronomical. Then we got to see how the silk is pulled from the cocoons, and this was a very interesting process. They let us touch it, and I thought it was gonna cut us, but it's actually very silky. Lunch was included, but I forgot to record it. And after that, we headed back to the port because our tour was over. On our way back to our boat, I saw my friend Angel. Hey, girl. And today was 70s night. So, we dressed to party. I went to one of their shows. It was okay. But the real highlight was the 70s glow light party. I had so much fun here. Then my friend Joy got picked to be on a 70s rock band. And there she is, rocking her heart out with an imaginary electric guitar. That was fun. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we ended the night at the club, because in the club, we all fam.